So apparently this jet boat is the most thrilling in the whole country. So Laura and I are bracing ourselves.
Previously on day 305 part 1, we took you to the Aratiatia Dam. It is very close to Taupo and was on our way toward the Rapids Jet, which is our activity today. It's a definite must do as a pit stop if you're driving in or out of Taupo. Do not miss it out because it's an amazing sight. Check out the video if you want to see more. And now the continuation of BackpackerGuide.nz, New Zealand's biggest gap year, day 305.
This afternoon we're heading to the base of Rapids Jet, which is along the riverbanks of the mighty Waikato River and only about 16 kilometres out of Taupo. We follow our jet boat driver guide to the boat and get in to meet our real jet boat driver.
Our jet boat driver today is Rusty. No, he's not too old to drive a jet boat, his name is actually Rusty. He's going through a few safety briefings telling us that the exits of the boat are on every single side of the boat, and if we're capsizing, well, we better know how to swim. However, that's not going to happen, and as soon as we hit the water, it's full speed. First up, we are heading upstream the river because we are trying to go as close as we can to the Aratiatia Dam. If you guys remember, at the beginning of the day, we actually stopped at the Aratiatia Dam to witness the amazing power of these crazy waters, and just being below those waters on the jet boat is absolutely humbling. But we're not staying there long, we'll get back to it at the end of the tour. We are now heading downstream for an adrenaline-filled trip. Just a quick disclaimer about this video, I have not sped up any of the footage. If you think that this boat is going crazy fast, it's because it is. I did not cheat whatsoever.
This jet boat ride is incredibly insane from the get-go. Not only are we going super fast down the Waikato River, but it seems that around every single corner we're doing full 360-degree spins. The reason jet boats can do all these crazy maneuvers is because they're a lot different from a normal speedboat. Instead of having a propeller which is blasting you through the water, these take water from the river in a jet propulsion system and blasts it back out. Rapids Jet is a lot different from your average jet boat ride in New Zealand, and that's because these jet boats actually go over huge whitewater rapids. You're kind of doing whitewater rafting in a jet boat. There's no other tour that we've been on that is like this, and it's absolutely insane.
Around midway throughout our tour, we arrive at the biggest and widest rapids we're gonna encounter today. They are absolutely crazy. This is something that should be like a grade 5 whitewater rafting. You guys saw us doing that on actual rubber boats, and that was already challenging. Oh my gosh, on a jet boat it is absolutely epic. But thankfully the 500 horsepower engine is making it a breeze, despite the fact that our adrenaline is literally pumping.
I don't think I picked the right set.
So this rapid is basically the crown jewel of this tour. It's the Naparura Rapids, and we take the time to go up and down these rapids a couple of times. We also surf the waves so the team from Rapids Jet can take some awesome pictures of us. And I have to say, at the end of the tour, we'll show you the pictures at the end of this video, and you'll see that's some of the best jet boat pictures I've seen.
Despite us not showing you these bits in this video because it's way too action-packed, but they do stop a couple of times for Rusty to tell us more about some of the areas that we're seeing on this stretch of the Waikato River. For instance, parts of The Hobbit were filmed here, as well as the Yogi Bear movie, and there's even a little teddy bear attached to a tree to tell you the exact point where it was filmed. Although we're heading away from the rapids when we start making our way back upstream on the Waikato River, that doesn't mean that the adrenaline moments have to end. Of course, there's so many of those 360-degree spins, and on top of that we're having near misses with different trees and canyon walls, and that's all again thanks to the maneuverability of these boats. They're just super impressive. I have to say, we've had a really awesome experience on the Waikato River so far, especially from Taupo, where we've seen like Hooker Falls, which has these huge rapids, and earlier today even we saw the releasing of the dam on the Aratiatia Rapids, which is just incredible to see as well. And now we are riding the rapids of the Waikato River. How awesome is that?
The good thing about Rusty, our driver, is that he's a very well-seasoned jet boat driver. He's capable of showing us a good time and actually giving us a few really big scares without ever putting us in danger. It's absolutely amazing the maneuverability of his jet boat and his confidence driving it. But needless to say that almost at every single bump on the road we're getting super soaked. But the good thing with Rapids Jet is that in between every shower we're getting a free blow dry, which is absolutely awesome. But as we're getting ever closer to the end of our tour, jet boat driver Rusty is actually stopping along the way and telling us a little bit more about the mighty Waikato River. The Waikato River actually is the longest river in New Zealand, and it starts from New Zealand's largest lake, which is actually quite impressive. Plus, on top of that, the river is used to generate power for a vast population of New Zealand, giving it its mighty name. And speaking of power, we are not going to finish our tour before making our way back again toward the Aratiatia Dam. The site is so impressive that we actually all wanted to see it again, and Rusty was only so happy to oblige.
Ending our tour at the base of the Aratiatia Dam is the perfect way to finish this completely rapid-filled day in Taupo. I can't believe how many different rapids we've seen in one day, and not only that, but got to experience them on a jet boat. It's a really insane jet boat ride and completely a unique experience in New Zealand, so we couldn't recommend it enough.
Shit, I don't even know how to describe that. This rapid was just full on. It was the full on rapids, and we went up and down it about 3 times. Holy shit. That's all I have. I just have holy shit.